Hi, my name is Brian.
And I'm Jason.
We own Shipwreck Marine, and we're going to show you how to buy a used boat.
And some of the tips and things that you need to look for when you're trying to buy a used boat. When choosing a boat, you also have to choose the correct tow vehicle. A half-ton pickup truck is not the appropriate tow vehicle for a 25-foot boat. So you need to keep these kinds of things in mind. And also, it's best to check to make sure that the brakes on your trailer are functioning.
So if I have a 16 or 17-foot boat and say I have a Forerunner and I know I may be close to the weight limits, what should I do?
There's no specific guidelines, and there's no rule of thumb, but you really need to make sure that the vehicle is capable of not only towing it, but stopping it.
Beware of boats where engines are partially disassembled and there's piles of parts in the bottom of the boat. And the guy tells you that all it needs is a carburetor. Because chances are this boat's going to need a lot of work, and boating is not going to be fun. You're going to put a lot of money into it, and you'll probably never have a chance to even take it out to the water.
So I should look for a boat, when I open up the thing, I should look for a boat that all the parts are not like this, all the parts are in one piece.
Exactly.
Just an example, we have two inboard V8 engines here, both mechanically complete. If you look at the assembly of these motors, they look right. The color matches through the components. You'll find the correct marine required safety equipment. But you also look at the overall condition and you can tell when something has been messed with.
And you don't want that.
And you don't want something that's been messed with. Look for car parts on there. Anything that looks out of place probably is out of place. One of the things we look at when we're looking at an outboard, for example, to make sure that it's in good condition, is wear on the flywheel ring, chipped paint on the screws that assemble the power head, and overall condition of the motor, including the condition of the skeg and the condition of the cowling. These things tell us a lot about the use and abuse that the motor has seen. Another area of important concern is the transom of the boat. Now this needs to be left over to professionals, but a lot of issues can be found in the transom of a used boat and in the stringers of a used boat. If there's any questions, you should definitely have the boat looked at by a professional.
And we're talking about degradation of the hull.
Dry rot, we're talking about dry rot specifically, which is prone to the wood substructure that is found in most boats, except for the current production type of boats, which they've gotten rid of and gone away from the wood.
And these are just some basic ideas on what to look for in a used boat. If you have any real questions, we can be reached at Shipwreck Marine in Rancho Cordova. Our phone number is 916-635-1945, and we do pre-purchase surveys and give you a professional evaluation of the condition of the boat.
And just remember, fix your old boat.
And boating is fun.
Near Highway 50 in Sunrise, Rancho Cordova, California. Shipwreck Marine. Call 916-635-1945.